outside the PU office in Bengaluru. We have seen protests since yesterday. Yesterday, of course, it was mostly students and parents, but today political outfits also gathering outside the PU office in Bengaluru. Right now, what we are seeing, of course, at the moment is that the police is trying to push back these protesters. This has become a political issue in Bengaluru as well. Do remember that this is about the chemistry paper leak that we saw. The first paper was held on the 21st of March, I beg your pardon, after which it was cancelled due to a paper leak. Now, yesterday the paper was to be held again, but it was cancelled again because the PU board came out and said that the paper had been leaked yet again. The government so far has not really come out with any sort of statement on this. Students and parents very, very anxious, but political parties also now protesting. Pooja Prasanna is on the phone line with me. Pooja, give us a sense of what's happening there right now. Well, I think we seem to be running into some audio trouble with Pooja over there. But just to tell our viewers, what we are seeing right now, of course, is that the police are now intervening. They're taking these protesters from the ABVP away in vans. Do remember that this entire area, in fact, was barricaded by the police yesterday after students and parents gathered there demanding action against those people who were behind the paper leak. Also saying that they will not take this exam again because the students have been saying that they cannot keep preparing for the chemistry exam again and again. Listen into some reactions that we're getting from students now.
Sir, we are doing the good way to protest. Police are against with us. What we can do, sir?
What are you demanding now?
We are demanding. They want to arrest them. We want to arrest them. We are demanding. Akhil Bharat Vidyarthi Parishad. We are demanding arrest them. That corruption men want to arrest them.
Mr. Prakash, we are seeing renewed protests outside the PU board, and the government so far seems very firm that there will be a re-exam. Your comments?
No, in the last 10 days, twice the chemistry paper has been leaked. The concerned minister is shying away from taking the responsibility for the labs. He is targeting a women officer for all the leakages. And government is clueless who has committed this crime. For the last 10 days, not a single person has been arrested. As a panic reaction, they have suspended 40 officials in the department. And they are drafting outside other officials to conduct the exam. It's a very pathetic situation. In the present scenario where we talk advancement, we are finding in Karnataka the paper examination paper leakage repeatedly. Students are put to tremendous stress. You should understand the sensitivity. Government is blind to that. They are unable to understand the problem.
Now, Mr. Prakash, what we've seen essentially from the government is that they're shirking responsibility. The first time when the paper leaked, they said it was the PU board. But when it happens for a second time, the government has to take responsibility because we are playing with the lives of about 1.7 lakh students.
The education minister do not have an iota of moral responsibility at all. He should immediately be sacked. He is not resigning. He should own the responsibility. Very unfortunate. For a trivial reason, they demand resignation from several ministers sector. But when something happens in government, the silent and the state government leadership is all silent.
Yeah, I must tell you that there has been a racket which has been going on, not for now. It has been going on for a long, long time. And the government has specific leads as to who is behind this racket. Now there are people who are trying to profit by having these examination papers leaked, and then consequently, of course, as you know, students get affected, and unworthy students actually get higher marks. And this has been a racket which has been going on for some time. The government is extremely serious about clamping on this kind of activity and cleansing the system once and for all. And you must remember that this kind of a racket has been existing even during the BJP regime. So today the ABVP is now saying that this is a racket and so on and so forth. It doesn't cut eyes because everybody knows that this racket was very much alive even during the BJP regime. So this is the one aspect of it.
Mr. Kalappa, however, the fact also is that, keeping the larger racket aside, the fact is that this paper was leaked twice. We've not heard anything coming from the Education Minister. All we are being told is that the responsibility lies squarely on the PU board. How can a government come out with those kind of responses while it takes the decision and orders a re-exam for all these 1.74 lakh students without fixing responsibility?
Now, let's go through the brief background. What happened is about 10 days back, there was a leak. And after that leak, the government vested this entire investigation to the state PID. Right? The PID was going through the entire matter. And of course, they had just received all the papers and so on and so forth. Now, as you know, the second time examinations were to be held. And you know, like I said, that there is a racket. Now, there is these racketeers are very keen to show the government in poor light. For what reason, I don't know.